A common question people ask me about the Serving the Servant King course is, well, what does it involve for me? What time commitment will it mean? Well, the great thing about this year-long course is that it can be taken at 3 different levels. There's the foundational level, there's the intermediate level, and there's the advanced level. First of all, the foundational module. The foundational module follows the 3-term pattern of Bible, belief and being. And it's aimed really for any Christian who simply wants to go a little bit deeper in their relationship with God. What it involves each term is just one Saturday. First of all, looking at the Bible in the first term. Secondly, looking at the gospel and how we might share it. And in the third term, in the being term, focusing on the area of prayer. In addition, though, to those 3 Saturdays, there is an additional day, which is a vocation day. Now, often we think, when we think of the idea of vocation or calling, that it's something simply for ordained people who want to wear a funny collar. But the reality is that every Christian is called by Christ to serve him in a particular way. And the vocation day is aimed at helping us discover what those ways might be. The intermediate level it does everything that the foundational level does. It has the 3 Saturdays, 1 each term, but in addition to that, it has 5 fortnightly evening meetings each term, looking in the first term again at Bible, then at belief, and then at being. But who is it aimed for? Well, the course is aimed once again for any Christian who wants to go deeper still. But in addition to that, it has a particular focus for anyone involved in teaching within the church. Now, many of us think, well, that doesn't include me. I don't get up the front and preach a sermon. But one of the characteristics of the local church is that an awful lot of teaching goes on by an awful lot of people. Maybe you teach in a small group, a home group, or some similar organisation. Or maybe you teach in a Sunday school group or in a youth group. Or maybe your teaching is on a one-to-one level. You're a parent teaching your children, a grandparent teaching your grandchildren. The course is aimed to help us to have a deeper understanding of what it is to be a Christian so that we can share it more effectively with others. But what about the advanced module? Well, the advanced module is a big time commitment. In addition to the Saturdays, in addition to the vocation day, in addition to the evening meetings, there are also 5 fortnightly afternoon meetings, midweek, each term. And what this does is go into much more detail with a much smaller group, looking at each of the 3 topics over the 3 terms. It is also the most rewarding module, as you get a chance to really spend time getting to know other Christians better, learning from them, and spending more time thinking about God. But who is this aimed for? Well, this is aimed once again for any Christian who wants to simply spend even more time thinking about their faith. But it has a particular focus in training up future leaders within the church. And future leaders includes a wide range of people within our church communities. It might include people who are thinking about ordination. It would include readers who want to have a refreshment of some of their training from years past. It includes those who lead Sunday groups, those who are on the PCCs of their churches and have a leadership function because of that, church wardens, and many others. And the aim is to try and help us to be more confident and to be more faithful in our leadership as we lead God's people. But with the advanced module, the big challenge is, of course, the Tuesday afternoons. How can we run something midweek in the afternoon when many people are working? Well, can I encourage you that if you're in that situation, that you might consider finding a way in which you could maybe take those afternoons off work. In previous years, we found people taking holiday, but also just going to their boss and saying, listen, I want to do this course and I need the time off. Now, the worst that can happen is that they can say no. But at the very least, what we'll have done is show that our faith really matters to us. It's really important to us. But what I found over the 2 years we've run the course is the number of people who've been surprised at how their bosses have been open to the suggestion and have been enthusiastic about them doing it. So I do commend the advanced module to you as a great way of going deeper in your relationship with Christ.